What's up, guys? It's Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to be breaking down how wide receivers can make the tough catches look easy. So we're going to be talking about how you guys can make catches in traffic, how you guys can improve on diving catches, and how you guys can be more consistent with that. And then we're going to talk about how you guys can catch bullet passes over the middle from a quarterback who puts a lot of velocity on this thing. So I hope this video helps you guys out. Hope it teaches you a few things just about catching mechanics and what you can do to be a more consistent pass catcher. But also, fellas, if you're a wide receiver and you want to improve your route running and you want to improve your press releases, check out that very first link in the description below for our route running Bible. What you'll get access to is a 2-week long wide receiver on-field training schedule. All the exercises, drills are all mapped out with sets, reps, and a video example of each one. And then you'll get a 50-minute long video explaining 20 releases, when to use them, then drills with sets and reps for each one. So check out that very first link in the description below if interested. Let's get started with this video. So this first route is going to be from Tyreek Hill. He's running this comeback route, and it is going to be a catch in traffic. So one of the key things about catching the ball in traffic is obviously things are in tight. We don't have a lot of space to work. So you want to be late with your hands. So what do I mean by that? Late with your hands is not necessarily that I mean you catch this thing with your body. Tyreek Hill does catch this with his body. And this is one of those like cliche, old things that a lot of wide receiver coaches will teach us. Oh, you never want to catch the ball with your body. But you see it time and time again. You see NFL wide receivers catch the ball just like this. Now, it could be because the quarterbacks have a lot of velocity on that ball, but when you guys catch the ball like this DB has no time to play your hands. So you got to understand when it's maybe like an over-the-shoulder ball, like where you're running a fade, whether this DB's chasing you in man coverage over the middle on like a dig, or whether it's a comeback like this. He is playing you. Right? If he gets caught looking in the backfield for that ball, that's how he can get beat by a double move. So he's going to try to be as disciplined as he can. So when he sees your hands go up, that's when he knows to play that ball in this situation. So what Hill does is he is very late with his hands. Now, I'm not saying you have to catch the ball with your body. If you're not comfortable with that, I don't want you to do that. But you can still show your hands late and catch the ball normally with your hands rather than with your body, but still be late with when you show your hands. That's what I'm trying to say. So pretty much, fellas, just the end of the day, in traffic, you have to be late with those hands so that DB doesn't have a chance to make that play. You never want to go try to cut the flight path of the ball, reach your hands out and go to it. Again, there are some situations where you need to. A high ball, a low ball, you have to go to the ball. But if that ball's put on you in traffic, trust your eyes, catch that thing, and be late when you show your hands. Let's play this thing again, full speed one more time. Great job by Hill being able to get separation and then finish this play in tight coverage in traffic by having late hands. So now, fellas, this is going to be a diving catch situation. So main thing that I want to talk about, diving catch, it goes with anything. Diving catch, jump ball, a catch with one hand, back shoulder throw, any kind of difficult catch, you have to make sure that you are trusting your eyes with this thing, okay? So when that ball comes and that ball, you make that catch, you got to do whatever, dive, jump, over the shoulder. You got to find in practice some kind of trigger phrase that is going to help you think about making that catch and looking the ball all the way in. What I used to do with my receivers when I would coach in high school is we would probably spend maybe 10, 15 minutes every day going through different, footwork drills, release work, but I'd be throwing them a ball. And what I would make them do is every time they'd catch the ball and tuck the ball, they'd have to tuck it, is that they would have to tell me if they see laces or no laces. They would have to verbally call it out. So it forces them to have to look the ball in, to actually see this thing hit their hands with their eyes. I've heard people say, and what I've said in the past, is you want to make sure that you take a picture of the ball with your eyes. So like pretend your eyes are a camera, that ball's hitting your hands, you're taking a picture. I've heard other people say you want to catch that ball in a picture frame. Like the ball's a picture frame, the only thing in your line of sight is the football and not necessarily like the grass or another defender. But something, fellas, that is going to help you think about it is going to help tremendously with the tough catches because you need to build a habit. The whole point of training is so this catch right here in a game, you don't got to think about it. We get a lot of questions, Coach, how do I make a diving catch? How do I make a one-handed catch? And the answer is always going to be the same. Like, hey, man, it comes down to reps. You got to focus on putting in the time in the offseason in practice when nobody's watching, when it's just you and a quarterback, there's no defense out there, and you're working on these habits. So in a game, if you got to lay out, you got to make an athletic play, it's a habit. Because, fellas, these tough catches, this is what college coaches want to see on film. They want to see you make the hard catches. They do not want to see you run a 3-step slant, catch the ball, easy throw, and fall down at 7 yards. They want to see you get separation. They want to see you run a good route and finish the play with a good catch. If you're a reliable pass catcher, you will be on the field. Think about this. You could be the best route runner in the world and drop every single pass, and you will not play. You could be the worst route runner in the world, but no matter how close the DB is to you, he could be all over you, but you will automatically catch the ball, you will play. So think about that. Hands play an important role. Your hands have to be tight to be able to play at the next level. Let's play this thing again, full speed. Great job by this wide receiver demonstrating a diving catch and looking that ball into seeing his hands. Okay, so now last clip. This is going to be a very, pass that's thrown with a lot of velocity. He's running a slant route. He's lined up in the slot. A lot of you probably get this situation, whether you're maybe in traffic, whether you're maybe just, you took an inside release and that quarterback is putting that ball on a rope and you were close to him. So how do you deal with these bullet catches? And again, comes down to a lot of the same things as we were just talking about. So let's play this full speed. This wide receiver, Kyle Phillips out of UCLA, does his crossover, and he's able to snag this thing over the middle, right? Ball comes with a ton of velocity. Now, one of the keys here that a lot of wide receiver coaches teach, and I agree with this, is you never want to let the ball cross your face like this, because that's how that ball will end up going through your hands. If you guys struggle with that ball, like every receiver's gone through this, you're running over the middle, quarterback throws that thing, and it just shoots through your hands. A lot of times that's because you let the ball cross your face. You never want to let it cross your face. You want to catch this thing, but you want to be able to have that strong grip and don't let it pass your eyes. Now, if that quarterback is throwing that ball 100 miles an hour and you're real close to him, like sometimes that's going to happen. That's just plain and simple how the game goes, right? But you got to be able to deal with it. And you see Phillips, when he catches this thing, he's looking it in. His eyes follow the ball. Look at his head. He sees the ball hit his hands. You see the ball make contact with your fingers. That's the main key. Now, what can you do? Obviously, we talk a lot about repetition. We talk a lot about working these different situations. But what does that exactly mean? What can you exactly do besides just throwing and playing catch with the quarterback? Improving your grip strength is how you guys will make this catches. So whether that's on your own time, you're doing fingertip push-ups. You maybe get those clips that go on the end of barbells, to make sure the weight doesn't fall off, and you squeeze those. Maybe you're doing farmer's carry, which is where you could hold 2 dumbbells or 2 weighted plates and just walk with them. But things to make this grip stronger will help you in these situations. If you have that hand-eye, if you can trust your eyes, you could see the football make contact with your hands, and you could have that good grip strength, that will make you a consistent pass catcher, and you will be able to make the tough catches look easy. Let's play this thing again, full speed one more time. Great job with Phillips, staying with this rocket pass over the middle, being able to look this in and still haul that pass in, even though the ball crosses his face. All right, fellas, I really want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions at all, don't hesitate to leave those in the comment section below. Always appreciate the feedback. Always great to hear from you guys as usual. And again, fellas, if you would like a full 50-minute video on 20 different press releases and a 2-week wide receiver on-field workout schedule for route running, check out that very first link in the description below for our route running Bible. I'll see you guys next time.